First of all, I get the deep frustration and I share it. Secondly, I have no problem with lawful, peaceful protest. It's part of our democracy. Third, our careful plan to get life back to normal is not based on anybody protesting. It's just based on the fact that restrictions are not needed now to protect the healthcare system, and the restrictions are damaging. The responsibility on governments is not to keep a restriction in place for 1 day longer than is absolutely necessary to protect the hospitals. And we are past that point. And that's what informed our decision. And we're doing it in a gradual way. Those protesters, they never wanted any, I think most of them wanted no measures at all. I think a lot of them, and they have every right, I respect them as citizens. I disagree with them on this point. I think a lot of them would be in the let her rip crowd, who either denied that COVID was a threat, have denied the real pressure on our hospitals, have denied the efficacy and safety of vaccines, and many of those protesters would have had us do absolutely nothing at this, which undoubtedly would have meant, at various points, exceeding the capacity of our healthcare system, pulling life support from people, and filling up the morgues. I don't think that would have been responsible. We have tried imperfectly to get a balanced approach. So I would say to them, look, you should celebrate, like everyone else, celebrate the fact that we're getting back to normal here. I do think they have an outstanding grievance with the Government of Canada. And the federal mandates, some of them being brought in, just as all the provinces in the rest of the world are lifting measures, not as responsible public health policy, but as bad political theater, as I've said to the Prime Minister as early as this morning. And so I would say to the Prime Minister, you don't bend to people breaking the law, but you don't bring in pointless restrictions as political theater, particularly at a combustible time like this. So I would say to those folks, celebrate what's happening in Alberta right now, and if you're angry, your problem is not the government of Alberta. You've got the NDP's Alberta Federation of Labour in court as we speak, trying to get a judge to force 6-year-olds to wear masks indefinitely. If you want to protest something, go down to the AFL headquarters and protest that peacefully.